This is the Bobcat News. With your anchors, Kennedy Brown and Larissa Myers. Where every Bobcat matters, every day.
Well, here we are, Bobcats. This is the last Bobcat News broadcast for this school year.
Well, Bobcats, today is Pun Off Day. I can make a bad pun, but I won't. Today is also Endangered Species Day. Here's a trivia question. Which of these Wyoming animals is not on the endangered species list? A. Grizzly bear. B. Wyoming toad. C. Gray wolf. And D. Northern long-eared bat.
There are so many Bobcats who deserve to be feature students. The specialists said they had a hard time choosing just 2 students each week. Let's send Everett to find out who our feature students are for the last week of the Bobcat News.
Hi Bobcats, I'm here with Finley Roseberry, the 4th grade feature student of the week. Finley, what is your favorite subject?
Math.
What kind of books do you like to read?
I like to read Survivors.
Do you do any after-school activities like sports or music?
I do soccer.
What are some of your hobbies and interests?
I like doing soccer and swimming.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A soccer player or helping endangered animals.
Hi again, Bobcats. I'm here with the 5th grade feature student of the week, Mason Anderson. Mason, what's your favorite subject?
Science.
What kind of books do you like to read?
History.
Do you do any after-school activities like sports or music?
No.
What are some of your hobbies and interests?
Hunting.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't know.
Thanks.
We are coming to an end of a very unique school year with the pandemic and all the requirements and restrictions. We had a great school year in spite of all of that. Alea will talk to Mr. Morton and hear his perspective on this year.
Hello, Bobcats. I'm here with Mr. Morton, and today we're going to be talking about the 2020-21 school year. So, how do you think we did with the COVID-19?
Good question. So, wow, I go back to the beginning of the year when we really didn't know a lot about how our plan would be with COVID because there were so many uncertainties. And so when we planned and prepped in August and all throughout the summer, we had them in place and we said, okay, we're going to start day one and see how we do. And we did so well, and really the students adjusted to all the new guidelines, the new rules and safety precautions that we had in place. And as the year transitioned on, we still had some uncertainties come along, and our kids, our staff, our parents adjusted so well to COVID-19. I'm so proud of this school year. It's been awesome.
Yeah. How did we do with Y-top scores and STAR testing scores?
Good question, too, because if you read any articles nationally, there are a lot of districts that were very concerned about what we would call the COVID slide. So those months that we were not in school, and then you add in summer break to that, and that is called the COVID slide, potentially. And if you look at, again, across the nation, a lot of districts did not do very well. Here at Baldwin Creek, we're going to get our information out as soon as the final tabulation comes through, but we did very well compared to other places.
Awesome. What was different with a wacky year?
Oh, what was different? Obviously the masks, right? That was a hard one, although, it was per guideline, and it kept us in our seats. But it was really hard not to see students' faces. And I think the students struggled not seeing their friends as well, or their teachers' faces. That was different. So that was hard to transition to. And then all the sanitizing, we were very heavy at the beginning of the year, and we kind of tapered a little bit. And so I think we're kind of back to normal with that.
Awesome. What advice do you have for us to move on?
So if I think about my fourth graders moving on to the next level, you all know the building. The exciting part is that you get new teachers and you get a new principal, Mrs. Hakula. And then for our fifth graders moving on, you have me transitioning with you, and you have new challenges at the middle school. The great thing for both grade levels is that both grade levels are very prepared because we did have such a successful year. But I guess the overall advice is embrace the challenge as you move forward. That's part of life.
Awesome. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Our custodians have worked hard all year. They have had to do extra work to keep the school clean and safe during the pandemic. Grady and Corbin will talk with students who will let them know how much we appreciate them.
What have you noticed that the custodians have done above and beyond their normal duties this year?
I think they've done a great job, like getting everything sanitized and just overall keeping the place clean so that we can stay here during the COVID pandemic.
What have you noticed that the custodians have done above and beyond their normal duties?
Probably picking up the playground after everyone's ate snack and all that stuff while we're leaving out all the trash.
They have did a very good job cleaning the bathrooms.
I think they've done really good on like cleaning out stuff and like getting hand sanitizer, refilling it every single like month, and they've been like cleaning up everything.
I think they've done a really good job of cleaning the cafeteria.
Well, they have been, sometimes I've noticed that the packbacks have been kind of fallen over and they've sometimes picked them up, or like sometimes in the bathroom, like there's stuff in like the dryers or something and they like take them out whenever they can.
Well, I think they've like worked really hard to make all the food and just clean up the place.
I noticed that in the beginning of the year they helped a lot like with the new hallways and with the lunchroom and the tables.
I think that the custodians are doing a really good job. So like if we bring a bunch of dirt in the classroom from outside, I think they do really good job cleaning them.
They have done a very good job on making sure the school is clean every day.
A few months ago or so, they added air filters all through the school to kind of keep people safe, and they just have been cleaning a little more than they normally do.
I feel like they've done a great job cleaning the bathrooms because weirdly, this year, the girls' bathroom, someone's been like messing them up and like just like a ton of stuff has been like messy in there. Like the floor is always wet and stuff.
Probably like help out us students.
I've noticed that there've not been as much trash on the playground and that a lot of stuff have been cleaner than it have been.
They've been cleaning and they also have been picking up trash from the ground and they've been wiping down the cafeteria tables.
All right, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
So what kind of weather will we have for our last week of school? Let's go to Aria to find out.
Hi Bobcats, next week is going to be colder than it was this week, but not as windy. How about a weather pun? Coming up with weather puns is a breeze. I received a message from the sun. It was enlightening. Sorry for the bad puns. Miss Jordan put me up to it. For Monday, it will be mostly sunny with a high of 64 degrees and a low of 41 degrees. There is a 1% chance of precipitation. On Tuesday, it will be mostly sunny with a high of 70 degrees and a low of 45 degrees. There is a 5% chance of precipitation. For Wednesday, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 69 degrees and a low of 46 degrees. There is a 23% chance of precipitation. On Thursday, it will be raining in the morning with a high of 64 degrees and a low of 44 degrees. There is a 30% chance of precipitation. For Friday, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 70 degrees and a low of 48 degrees. There is an 18% chance of precipitation. Make sure to dress accordingly for the weather next week. Have a good rest of your week, Bobcats, and enjoy your summer. Bye.
Veda, do you have any sports news for us?
As you know, it's me, Veda Havens, and I'm with sports. Softball players are busy with practice and games. They will continue to play in the summer. Miss Atnip is just finishing fitness testing. There was a lot of improvement from the fall. Some of our Bobcats even broke records. Pruitt Weaver set a new record for 4th grade push-ups with 90. Cameron Woltman set a new pacer record of 75. In 5th grade, Tayton Jack set a new pacer record for boys with 92, and Dorothy Jensen broke the girls' record with 53. Carson Blackburn did 104 push-ups to set the new record. Great job, Bobcats. Cameron Woltman broke the mile record at track and field day. He ran a mile in 5 minutes and 52 seconds. Way to go, Cameron. Miss Powell is a high school volleyball coach. She will be holding volleyball camps this summer. I will talk with her for more information.
Hi, Bobcats. Like I said, I'm interviewing Miss Powell. Miss Powell, what can you tell us about the volleyball camps?
The volleyball camps will be June 30th and then July 1st and 2nd, and they're for 4th through 6th graders and 7th through 9th graders. And we do lots of skill work stuff in the morning, and then in the afternoon we just play games and have fun and win really cool prizes.
How many days do these camps usually go on?
4. So the 4th through 6th grade is just one day, so it goes from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. and then we have a lunch, and then from 1 to 3. And the 7th through 9th grade is 2 days, same hours and everything.
Okay. Where are these camps at?
All the camps are at the high school, so we'll use both the auxiliary gym and the field house for our camps.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There are a lot of things you can do to stay active this summer. Make sure you enjoy your summer by finding a fun activity with your family or friends. Have a great summer, Bobcats. Now I've got to get out of this chair, unfortunately, to go get active.
Make sure you keep reading over the summer. A great way to do this is to participate in the Lander Library's summer reading program. James will be talking to Mrs. Anderson to learn more about it.
What is the summer reading program?
The summer reading program is at the public library, and you can sign up and you get a reading log like this that you put stickers on for the minutes that you read, and when you fill it up you get a prize. But the summer reading program is not only about the reading logs. We have lots of fun programs and activities all summer long. So you're going to want to come check it out and see what's going on. It starts on June 1st. You can start signing up then anytime throughout the whole summer. You'll get your reading log when you sign up, as well as getting a calendar of all our events.
Who would be eligible to do the summer reading program?
Any kids from infants through 6th grade are eligible for the children's reading program. We also have, if you have older friends or siblings, we have a teen reading program as well.
What are some of the activities with the summer reading program?
Well, we have lots of fun activities. We have some magic workshops, so if you've ever wanted to learn how to do magic tricks, we're going to have a series of workshops where you can come learn how to do that. We have Jupiter the Owl coming to visit from the Game and Fish office. We have, of course, our annual Lego exhibition is going to be happening. We have some CSI bulletin board mysteries that you'll be able to solve for prizes. We just have a lot of really fun activities going on. If you have younger siblings or you're babysitting some younger kids, we also have some story time activities that you might want to bring them to as well.
Why is it important to be involved in the summer reading program?
Well, I know you guys have been working hard all year long to develop your skills in reading and other academic subjects. And you don't want to stop doing any type of work with your mind over the summer. So it's a good opportunity for you to keep learning, explore things that you want to read about, and other things that you just enjoy.
What new books are coming into the summer reading program?
Well, we've ordered all kinds of books that appeal to different readers. We have the 13-story Treehouse series just came out with a new book, the 130th story. We have lots of Dogman books. We have, of course, the whole Harry Potter series. So all of your favorites, as well as some new ones that I haven't read yet, but will hopefully become favorites.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here's our final summertime suggestion. Catherine and Sarah will show us a couple of ways to be kind to the birds.
It's summertime, 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 summertime.
Hello, Bobcats. We're making bird crafts today.
I'm making a bird feeder.
And I'm making a birdhouse.
So first for the bird feeder, you're gonna need a pine cone, bird seed, string, something to spread with, scissors, a paper plate, and peanut butter. For the bird house, you need an empty juice or milk carton, white paint to paint the juice or milk carton white. Mine is already painted white. X-Acto knife or scissors, a paintbrush, paint, a popsicle stick, and glitter is optional. So first you're going to take some string and cut it about a foot long. They're done. So you're going to fold your string in half and loop the end around the pine cone towards the top. And then you're also going to tie it at the top. For the birdhouse, first you're going to paint your carton white, which I already have done. Next, you're going to take your cutting tool and cut a circle in the front of it big enough for a bird to get in. So once you put the string on your pine cones, you're going to take your peanut butter and something to spread with. I have a plastic knife. You could use a plastic knife or a spatula. And you're going to smear your peanut butter all over the pine cone. Okay, so now you've got it cut out. Don't worry if it's scratched like this because you're just going to paint over it. So take your chosen color of paint and paint it. So you're going to take your bird seed now and just pour it all over your paper plate. And then you're going to roll your pine cone around in the bird seed. You're going to want to cover your pine cone with a lot of bird seed so you can barely see the pine cone. So, the final step, you're going to take the back of the carton and very carefully with an X-Acto knife, cut a hole big enough for a string. And through the carton opening to the hole you made, string a string through your hole, and then hopefully you can grab it, thread it through. You can tie it, and now you can hang your bird feeder. Now you can stop here, but as a bonus feature for some extra furniture for our bird friends, take an X-Acto knife and cut a little slit below your entry hole. Take a jumbo popsicle stick and stick it in. Now your bird has a perch.
These are our final products. Here are this week's reminders. We have more field trips coming up. Mrs. Tiger's class and Mrs. Robertson's class will go to South Pass City on Tuesday, May 25th. Miss Powell's class will be taking a hike on Wednesday, May 26th. Mrs. Linton's class and Mrs. Powell's class will go to South Pass City on Thursday, May 27th.
Remember to wear tennis shoes or hiking boots, not sandals. Dress in layers so you are warm if the weather becomes blustery. Wear long pants, not shorts. Bring a jacket, a hat, or sunglasses. Bring a healthy lunch that fits in your backpack, healthy snacks, a water bottle with a tight-fitting lid, and don't forget sunscreen and bug repellent.
We have a virtual awards ceremony on Thursday, May 27th at 2 o'clock. More information will be sent out next week. Miss Friday will be sharing a link with families closer to this date.
Return your library books. There are still a lot of books checked out. If you are close to finishing a book, go ahead and finish it. Otherwise, please return it to one of the bins in the library.
Be sure to check the lost and found for any items that you may have lost during the year. The custodians will be spreading these items out in the bleachers so you can see if anything might belong to you.
Did anyone know the answer to that trivia question? If you guessed C, the gray wolf, then you really know your Wyoming wildlife. I hope you have enjoyed watching the Bobcat News this year. We have enjoyed putting it together each week. Have a great summer, Bobcats.
Stay tuned for the Bobcat News bloopers next week and have a great summer break. Also, the Bobcat News has been going on for 6 years. Well, bye, Bobcats.
Shiny